Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs. I hope everybody is having a great holiday season. I know Hanukkah started, I think yesterday too, or the day before. So happy Hanukkah, all happy holidays to everybody. I celebrate Christmas, which is what is in this. It says it's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. I'm using the Homemade Treats bundle, which is still available from Stampin' Up, and the Perennial Postage dies, along with the Christmas tags and more designer series paper. This box measures 3.5 by 2 3/4 by 1, and of course, since it's baking, I put a little Debbie gingerbread in here, but this will fit little cookies or candies or whatever you like. Okay, so what we need is a piece of real red that is 9.5 by 5.5. We need some basic white for stamping. I cut this rectangle from Garden Green. It's from the Perennial Postage dies, and it measures 2 3/4 by 2. And then I cut a piece of basic white to be 2.5 by 1 3/4 so that it'll fit right in there. Okay. From the Christmas tags and more designer series paper, we need 2 pieces that are 3 1/4 by 2.5, 2 that are 3 1/4 by 3/4, and 2 that are 3/4 by 2.5. All right, let me get my Simply Scored. And in the middle of doing all of the kits last week, I lost my regular score tool, which makes me sad because this one's wiggly, but hopefully it'll turn up. All right, on the 9.5 inch side first, we're going to score at 1, 4.5, 5.5, and 9. Turn it to the 5.5 inch side and score at 1, 3 3/4, and 4 3/4. Okay, now fold and burnish your score lines. Okay, your 1/2 inch rectangle is over here. There are 1 inch strips here and here, and a 3/4 strip at the top. And this is what we're going to be doing. Okay, so let me get my scissors. Go to that first score line. Cut it to the first score line and wedge a little bit off each side. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line and wedge a little off each side. And then that last score line, cut it to the first score line and wedge up into that 1/2 inch rectangle. Okay, now turn it so your 1/2 inch rectangle is over here, and we're going to count to the second score line, cut it to the second score line, and take these 4 rectangles off. And then wedge down up, actually, if it's this way, into that 1/2 inch rectangle. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle, and wedge the square. And go to that last score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the square, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, this is right side up again. We need our corner rounder up here to round the corners of this top flap. Okay. And that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, we're going to put some tearing tape on what's left of that 1/2 inch rectangle next to the score line and take the backing off. Now we're going to flip over the whole thing. So this is the inside of our box. Flip over the side with the tape and then the other side to meet it. Now if you're going to make a bunch of these and you don't want to decorate them yet, or you could decorate them actually, but you want them to just lay flat, don't put together the bottom yet. Okay, this is our back. So we're going to put in the side tabs, and this is the first one you're going to put down. And now, tuck that back in. And that is our box. Okay, now the two larger pieces are going to go on the front and the back. These are the long sides and the short sides. There's our box. Now we're going to do some stamping. So we need our basic white. First, let's use our piece of basic white that I cut to 2.5 by 1 3/4. And we're going to stamp with shaded spruce ink. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. Okay. Well, now since we don't need this anymore, let's do the real red, and we need the little Santa hat cookie and the candy cane. And then with Pecan Pie, I'm going to do the rolling pin and the gingerbread cookie. Good. All right, I'm going to cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to take our Perennial Postage die cut that is 2 3/4 by 2, and I'm going to glue this sentiment onto it. Okay. Now first, I want to take, now this is cord trim that we had, I don't know, the last 1 or 2 years, but you can use whatever you had. You can use the baker's twine, you can use linen thread, whatever you like. I'm just going to make a double bow. I doubled it and tied a bow. The only problem with this, it's easier with the linen thread or the baker's twine. This makes a pretty big knot, but it's okay. All right, and I'm not 100% sure yet how long we're going to make these. I'm going to try to get them. Now these are not going to cooperate, so just pick which side you want to put down, and I'm going to put a glue dot on that, and maybe just a little bit of liquid glue on either side to try to keep it on there well. All right, I'm going to put it up in this corner here. Okay, just like that, and then I'm going to put another glue dot right on top of the knot. And then I'm going to put a piece of dimensional, or you could use a mini dimensional, right here on the feet of the gingerbread man. And the glue dot is going to keep the top of him on the bow. And then the dimensional will attach the bottom, but it would be a little flatter probably if you use linen thread or baker's twine, because this sticks up a lot. Okay, and then I'll trim these a bit. Okay, there's that. And now let's do the candy cane, and I'm going to also put a glue dot right at the top of the candy cane. And then some glue at the bottom. But you can put on these, if you just want to glue them, that's fine. And whoops, we're not doing that yet. I'm going to glue our rolling pin right underneath the sentiment. Try to get that centered. There we go. And then we'll put our candy cane there and just try to get them attached to on the bottom with the glue to the rolling pin. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of the Santa hat cookie. And I'm going to put that right on there. So that is our decoration. Okay, now we need our box, make sure what the top is. And I'm going to put dimensionals on this. You could just put 4 or 2. I usually overkill. Okay. Then we're going to put this right in the middle here. Okay. Now we have that on. And now I'm going to use some of our delightful decorative dots. And I'm going to use a medium and 2 small. And I'm going to put them there and near it. Oops. Just like that. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All my info is below. The link to my blog that has the directions written out, and to my Stampin' Up! Shop if there's anything that you need. Okay, have a great day. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye.